My dad was an orangeman, and no better man ever walked upon the 12th. Fought in the war, my dad did, and voted unionist like his dad before him. Every 11th night, my ma would be up fussing about the house and getting things ready for the 12th, pressing his navy blue suit and trying to get the shine out of the arse of the trousers, and giving the lodge number a polish. It was always the same, always. I remember it since I was just a child. Then her and my dad would get out the Union Jack, and they were proud of that flag. They would wrap orange lilies and Sweet William around it and put it out of the window. And then my dad would go out into the street to have a wee look, just to make sure everything was all right. He was proud of it. It was the biggest flag in the whole street, and anyway, it showed up the next door neighbours, the McCrorys, because they had no flag at all. Tim's. But good neighbours and nice people. For as long as I can mind, on the 12th morning, my dad would get dressed up in his navy blue suit and go out of the house with his sash in a brown paper bag, and funny enough, he went into the McCrorys and always had a wee drop of the good stuff handy. And they were the other sort. It's funny, but you never seen any of our sort with a drop of drink. But they always seen to it that my dad got a wee drop of whiskey to start him off on his big day. And then Mrs. McCrory would take his sash out of the bag and put it round his neck and see it was all right for him. And she always done that as long as I can mind. Good neighbours. But that was a special gesture. Every year during the football season, he never missed a Rangers game. He was broad-minded, mind you, because he always clapped the other team, but he was a Rangers fan at heart. Never cursed. Well, just once. It was the day that Rangers lost the cup, and I mind what he said. And I'm sure that wee centre forward's ears were red for missing that penalty. He was a churchgoer too, you know. Never missed a Sunday. Took up the collection and handed out the hymn books. He was a good man, there's no doubt about it. Sometimes when they could afford it, they would have a night out, have a meal and go to a club. One night they ended up in the Knights of St. Columbus, and my dad nearly choked when they played the Soldiers song. But he told me afterwards he just stood there to attention and pretended they were playing the Queen. Now there's loyalty for you. On the 12th morning, my ma would see my dad out of the house, and off he would go walking down the street, proud as a peacock. We would all get ready, and the whole family, and would go down to see him walking by with his lodge. And everybody seemed to know him because he kept waving and nodding his head. It was his big day, the 12th. I said it was his big day, for on that walk on that bright sunny day in July, it was the last he was ever to see. For that day in the field, my dad took bad, and friends from the lodge, they did all they could and tried to save him, but it was no use. But I suppose he went the way he always wanted to go, wearing the sash on the 12th. I still have his sash, you know.